Stay with me for this entire program, and you will learn more than you are learning if you almost no matter what you're watching on television, because I'm going to bring to you some insights that come from one of the people who won't play by the rules. If you watched the debate, you saw that Donald Trump won. Every poll that came out over the weekend said yes, he won. But here's what's more interesting. I criticized Megyn Kelly fiercely on Friday's program. That was before I heard anyone else criticizing her, because I thought she did a horrible job. I thought her questions to Donald Trump were pathetic. Her question to Governor Walker about the pro-life issue and making child killing illegal and the life of the mother was pathetic. I thought she did a bad job, a really bad job. And they did not, by the way, ask Donald Trump any substantive questions. It was all personal stuff. It was all, well, you're going to stay in the race, or what are your comments about women and Rosie O'Donnell? And so Donald Trump over the weekend made some comments about Megyn Kelly. And they were evidently taken out of context, and he didn't say what some of the people thought he was saying, that she was hormonal. And I'm not going to go in further into it, so don't worry, but you can look it up for yourself. So let me start by saying this. My wife went out of her way. She said to me, when you do your show today, I mean, she never gives me messages. She said, when you do your show today, you tell them that Megyn Kelly does not represent all women, and that if Donald Trump insults her, he's not insulting me. You know, they're trying to say, Donald Trump insulted all women when he made his comments. Now, first of all, he denies making the comment that some of the people are saying he made, because he didn't say it. You have to think it. And I thought that his explanation, you know, she had blood coming out of her eyes. That we've heard that expression around here for years. Blood out of your eyes, your ears, or your nose when you're really angry. So anyway, my wife said, you tell people that Megyn does not represent me, and that an insult to her is not an insult to all women. And my wife said, I didn't feel insulted. So, oh, look, his numbers keep going up. And there have been women jumping on Megyn Kelly, thrashing her. And I'm telling you, you know, within the bounds of propriety, she deserves it. It was just a bad job that she did. And I know that she's pretty and she's been a darling of the right wing and blah, blah, blah. But you listen to her and she's leaving the rails, people. I'm telling you right now, she's leaving the rails. At some point, I'll dedicate a show to quotes from Melly showing Megyn Kelly, showing how she's off the rails. But I digress. Donald Trump's numbers continue to rise, okay? And the Republican establishment is coming unglued because they don't know what to do. Now, I want to come at this during today's program of what advice I would give Trump right now, okay? What advice I would give some of the other candidates right now. And I'll tell you what's happening with major Republican donors right now. I know what's happening, okay? Because I've hung out in these circles. And I'll also tell you what's happening with the minor donor, the $5,000 and the $10,000 donor. I'll explain to you who those people are, and I promise you, you're going to find this interesting. But let's start with this one image, all right? We'll start here and then we'll cover the rest. Look at this poll. This poll just came out, NBC. Donald Trump is at 23%. Ted Cruz at 13%. Ben Carson at 11%. Carly Fiorina at 8%. And Marco Rubio at 8%. All right. Donald Trump has a 10-point lead over Ted Cruz. I want you to look at whose names are not there. Governor Walker, not there. Governor Chris Christie, not there. Former Governor Jeb Bush, not there. Look at who's not there. Lindsey Graham, not there. What do all of these people have in common? Ted Cruz, Ben Carson, Carly Fiorina, Marco Rubio, and Donald Trump. What do they have in common? They're all outsiders. Every last one of these are outsiders. Now, I'll grant you that that Ted Cruz and Marco Rubio are both members of the Senate, but they're getting a pass, and I'll tell you why. They're getting a pass because they are new in the Senate. They're not career politicians, and because they have spoken out against the leadership. They are viewed in their public persona, especially Ted Cruz, as being an outsider. In other words, he's the first guy that crossed over the fence with his pitchfork, and he got into D.C. He represents what Donald Trump is saying at a presidential level, Ted Cruz represents at a Senate level. All of these people are outsiders. And the insiders who are raising millions and millions of dollars aren't even on this poll. Do you get how significant that is? We are the rabble. We are the guys with the pitchforks. We are the people that have had it. And you know what? We don't care what he said that insulted John McCain. Maybe we care a little bit. We care for other POWs. We care for other servicemen, but not about John McCain. We don't care if he insulted Megyn Kelly. We don't care if he called other politicians stupid. I don't care if he calls them stupid, because they are stupid. Deep breaths. Regain my composure. Honey, would you please grab my pitchfork? I think I'm going to go towards the city gates and follow Ted Cruz and Marco Rubio and others on a little outing. Yeah, I'll be home tonight, I think.